Do you want to know how you can be more special, more unique than the mass? Sit down with me, and by the end of this video, you're going to know that it is not because of our different physical aspect that we can stand out of the mass. It is because of our personality and our decision making. By the end of this video, you will know a lot more about how much control you can have over your life and how using that control can make a tremendous difference. So let's start. We are 8 billion people. It can be pretty tough to feel unique and special among 8 billion people in this world. And the first things that can categorize us into being unique is to know who we are in society, and what does our life represents in the big spectrum, and our awareness of the world around us. All this is called awareness, mindfulness. So let's start with this topic. This is what is going to differentiate you from an ordinary life, an ordinary citizen or human being, to a more evolved and a more refined and a more advanced human being. So if I was asking you how many people, after making all the surveys in the world from the biggest corporation and research center, how many people in the world are living in mindfulness? Well, you will be shocked to know, I was shocked to learn, that less than 1% of the human world population live with mindfulness. We are talking about only about 500 million people out of 8 billion. That is very little. And I can understand that when we we put on the side all the undeveloped countries that are living on constant struggle, and they live in war, and they live with so much adversity, no water, no electricity, $2 paycheck per day. Those people have no time to be self-aware and care about happiness and power and success and a better life. They survive every day. They live in a survival mode. So let's focus on the countries that are developed, and let's take an example, the one of the United States of America. This is a country where all information, all data, all means, all help are provided for you to be self-aware and to better your life. So how many Americans do you think live in mindfulness and self-awareness? 14%. 14%. This is a ridiculously low number of people who are educated, go to great schools, watch programs all the time in a country where we are inundated by amazing documentaries and information. But only 14% of the US population, adult population, live in mindfulness, caring about who lives around them, who are other people, who they are, what's the purpose of their life. So you want to be unique? You want to stand out from the crowd? Just be mindful. Go be part of those 14%. The one who actually care about the life given to them, who actually care about the body given to them, who actually care about what they can do with their life. There are two amazing facts about the human psychology. One is negative, one is positive. And that negative, positive represent life in general. Everything in life, every topic is made of a negative and a positive. A coin has a positive and a negative. Water can be negative or positive. Electricity has a negative and a positive, etc. So, human psychology is not escaping it and is also controlled by a negative and a positive. Let's start with the negative. Scientists and psychologists have discovered that all human beings, or most of us, are living under a negativity bias. What is a negativity bias? It is the fact that our brain is wired from the start, no matter where you live in the world, to go to the negative facts. Our brain is going to be more attracted, and he is going to have a stronger response and a stronger memory towards every negative events and facts you see on television or happening around you or in your life. That's the way we are wired from the start. Now, human psychology number 2, that is more positive, is that guess how much control you have over your life when you are born in a civilized, in a developed country, with the means to progress and to choose your direction. 70%. No matter the circumstances you are born in the United States or in France or in Germany or in Australia, you have 70% of chance to change your life or to better it. That is a lot of power. That is not a power that is given to you by the government or by your boss or by your parents. It is a power that is given to you at birth. We all have it, and most of us don't use it. If only 14% of American adults are mindful, it means about 14% of American adults use their full power and are aware of it. So how do you want to stand out from the crowd? How do you want to stand out from mediocrity to greatness to goodness? Just be someone who uses your power. Be aware you have 70% of power in you. You can sit down, start to introspect yourself, start to learn about your powers, and start using them. I'm going to give you some example of how you can stand out and be truly unique in this world. We all know, we have been told by every single doctors, every single scientist, we're talking about like 100% conviction that exercising is going to help your body be more healthy and be looking better. Two things that are quite important to our life: having a good health and feeling good about our body and ourselves. Well, everybody knows that. Every scientist will tell you. And how many American adults actually exercise? 20%. 20%. So you want to stand out? Be among the 20% that are actually going to take care of your body. So you will have a better health, you will age longer, you will feel better about yourself. Simple. Money. We all know that being in debt is terribly difficult for your morale, for your anxiety, for your future. So the average American has $5,300 of debt. That's the average American, just on credit cards. You know, to buy a TV, to buy shoes, to buy, things that you could decide not to buy, or you could wait for when you have the means. And you could be among the people who have zero credit card debts. I'm not talking about the student loans and the car loan and the mortgage for the house. A lot of those are necessary to start in life and to make a life. But the credit card debt, you could be among the people who do not have any. That is also unique. And we all talk about bettering our world and doing good things, but only 54% of American adults, American volunteer, be among the 50%. We all want to be happier. We all talk about a better world, a more peaceful world. Well, what about controlling what kind of news you watch? If you have the power, if your brain is wired to negative, but you have 70% power to change your life, why don't you change the news you watch? Why don't you change the movies you choose and the TV series you go to bed with? Instead of watching drama and tragedy and killing and violence and problems, why don't you go to more inspiring news, more inspiring entertainment, better lyrics, things that actually make you feel better, make you have a better life, be a better, more fun person to be around, so you can sleep better, you can give better example to your children. All this is in your hands. You can become truly unique in this world by choosing the path less traveled, by having the courage to go for what actually will make a better life for yourself and make you a better citizen for your country and create a better world. Thank you so much for being with me. Don't forget to subscribe and to watch the two unique 60 seconds or less shorts for this week to go into some topic. See you very soon. I'm always a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.